Well, I believe 100% the core-based approach of me fighting is, and I've said it so many times, the fact that I'm willing to die and take a life out there. That is my core. And when I go out there, when I pray before a fight, I never ask to win. Well, in the back of my mind, I kind of am. But I always think of it as, please, when I get out of there, win, lose, draw, no matter what, let me be satisfied with my performance. Let me know, yes, I didn't win or I won. I don't even want to win that way. Never mind lose, knowing that I could have done more.
Yeah.
And that is the core. And that is the core of my coach, my team. And that's what when we go out there, we fight. There is no energy conservation. There is no time for, figuring stuff out. You figure it out while you're fighting. And that is what I think.
Dricus Du Plessis isn't treating UFC 319 like it's just another title defense. No, he's training like a man going into battle. With Khamzat Chimaev waiting for him, Dricus's camp has become a war zone. Every sparring session is brutal. Every drill pushes him to the edge. People close to him say they've never seen him this focused. Every punch he throws, every takedown he drills, every drop of sweat. It's all driven by one purpose: to win. He's not just walking into that octagon to fight. He's storming in like a warrior who won't stop until it's over. And this is the scariest version of Dricus we've ever seen.
When I go in there, if there's no ref, if the ref doesn't stop it, I'm not stopping. I can be sitting on you for 10 minutes, bashing your face. If the ref doesn't say stop, I'm not stopping. And that is the question that me as a modern day gladiator has to ask myself. Am I still willing to die? Absolutely, that's easy. It's, are you willing to kill a man in front of his family? Yes, I am. And that's why I'm the world champion. Because I say yes to that answer, that question every.
Dricus is really focusing on his striking for UFC 319. We've always known he's got power, but now he's adding clean technique and speed to the mix. Footage from his camp shows him throwing crisp 1-2s, dodging with sharp head movement, and landing counter shots with serious precision. His coaches say he's working day and night to become faster, smoother, and way harder to predict. He knows Khamzat comes out aggressive, so Dricus is preparing to match that fire with heavy shots and perfect timing. Every training session is about getting faster, hitting cleaner, and being ready to shut down the storm before it even starts. This fight is expected to be all-out war, and Dricus knows it. That's why he's pushing his cardio harder than ever. Knowing Khamzat won't stop pressing, Dricus is running high-altitude hills, grinding through insane circuits, and swimming deep water laps to build an unbreakable gas tank. His team says he's smashing personal records. He's not just training to survive a few rounds, he wants to be dangerous every second of the fight. If it goes to the 4th and 5th rounds, Dricus wants to be the guy who's still standing strong. On top of all that, Dricus is drilling defensive wrestling non-stop. He knows Khamzat will shoot early, so he's working hard on his sprawl, his scrambles, and his ability to bounce back to his feet fast. He's also practicing how to keep his distance, throwing jabs, using long kicks, and moving side to side to stay off the cage. And when he does strike, it's not just basic punches anymore. He's mixing in elbows, feints, and powerful shots from tricky angles. His coaches say this is the most well-rounded Dricus we've ever seen. He's combining pressure, control, and knockout power into one dangerous fighter. To keep up with this crazy pace, Dricus is also taking recovery seriously. He's spending time with his physiotherapist during every phase of camp. He's not taking any chances. His routine now includes mobility drills, massage therapy, and special sessions to correct any imbalances. His team is watching everything: his joints, his muscles, his posture, making sure nothing slows him down. Dricus wants to show up to UFC 319 not just fit, but with a body that's firing on all cylinders. He knows if you're going to face someone like Khamzat, your body better be ready for war. But it's not just about the body. Dricus is training his mind too. He knows Khamzat loves to bring chaos, so Dricus is working on his focus. He's using visualization, breathing techniques, and mental drills to stay calm no matter what happens. His coaches say he's cool, focused, and mentally locked in. This fight is going to be wild, but Dricus is preparing to stay calm in the storm, stick to his game, and never lose his head.
Habit, that's great. Wanting to win, that's a different story. To make winning a habit's not necessarily good, but wanting to win, that's the habit you need. Once you stop worrying about how bad you want to win, you just think, probably going to win. I did everything I did last camp, probably going to win. No, can't have that. Every fight is the fight of your life, and you have to always remember that. Stay addicted. I'm kind of nervous for a camp because I know what I'm going to put myself through, what I'm going to get put through. But I can't wait because I just know how much stronger it's going to make me. When I get there fight week, it comes around, I'm going to feel unstoppable. And it's always been that way. And I can't wait for that feeling. I'm chasing that feeling before a fight. I'm chasing the feeling of knowing I'm going to win, knowing I'm so ready. There's nothing that...
Dricus still remembers the loss he took in 2014 against Gareth McClellan. That fight changed everything for him. It hurt, but it also woke him up. It forced him to grow. Since that day, he's carried a never-quit mindset into every training camp, every fight, every tough moment. He's not the same guy who lost back then. He's smarter now, tougher, hungrier. That loss became the start of his comeback. It built the fire that drives him today.
2014. That loss, I mean, I was 20. I had 3 professional fights, 4. Thrown into the deep end. The coach told me after this, you never should have been in that ring with him. I mean, after that win, Gareth McClellan went to the UFC.
That's right.
I mean, he was the face of the game. He was the biggest star. If I had won that fight against Gareth McClellan, I promise you, I would have never made the shift of what I think is hard work and what I'm doing now. I realized this is a full-time job. Without those losses, I wouldn't be here.
I'm motivated by greatness. I'm not motivated by some person. If he doesn't step in, I'll be the same motivated fighter that steps in there. And anybody can see this. Once again, it's about how bad do you want it. It's pretty evident how bad I want this. And on Sunday morning, there will be no doubt of how bad I want this.
Middleweight champion. Ratchet bitches wanting for she's not through me. That's the type that put me in my mood.
Michael Bisping recently spoke out, and he's backing Dricus big time. Most people think Khamzat is the king of grappling, but Bisping isn't so sure. He says Dricus has freak strength and underrated wrestling, enough to not just stop takedowns, but maybe even take Khamzat down himself. Bisping believes Dricus doesn't get enough credit. He's been quietly improving his ground game, and it might just shock everyone when the fight goes there. If Dricus stays calm and picks his moments, Bisping says he can win those wrestling exchanges.
Get him at his own game, and that's exactly what Dricus Du Plessis said that he's gonna do. He will get a hold of it, and he probably will take you down. So meet him head on, make him work for it. The best form of defense is attack. Put Khamzat Chimaev on the back foot. Dricus Du Plessis isn't scared of anyone. You probably saw that picture of me and him in Sydney back in the day. He was way bigger than me, okay? I put it on my Instagram. I said, I'm 220 pounds, and Dricus Du Plessis was making me look tiny. He's a massive middleweight. He's got excellent jiu-jitsu skills. He tapped out an entire black belt Gracie team, one after the other. He's got knockout power, and he's got the cardio as well these days, ever since he got the nose job, okay? So the man's cooking with gas. He's firing on all cylinders, and he can't wait to go head-to-head with Khamzat. Now, Khamzat Chimaev hasn't been the most reliable guy. The reality is, when you look at his record here on Tapology, he has pulled out of 6 fights. Now, of course, he was supposed to fight Robert Whittaker. That was supposed to go down in June 2024. Ended up going down in October. He was supposed to fight Paulo Costa.
Did you say you want to fight now? You want to fight me?
So he was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. That's 3 cancelled bouts.
Hey, Khamzat, if you in there, don't be a bitch. My boy's right here, fight him.
for talking my name. And anybody in...
And then there's 3 fights with Leon Edwards. Now, first of all, the 3 fights with Leon Edwards, that was probably because of COVID. That was 2020 and 2021. I can't remember the exact details, but fights were dropping off left, right, and center because of COVID. So forget about those 3. The one with Nate Diaz, yeah, okay, he couldn't make weight. So then they brought in Kevin Holland instead. So
Bisping didn't stop there. He praised Dricus as a real champion, someone who never ducks fights, who always shows up. He pointed out that Dricus steps up again and again, taking on tough guys without flinching. Meanwhile, he questioned Khamzat's pattern of pulling out or cancelling fights. Bisping said it clearly, being great isn't just about having skills, you've got to be reliable. And Dricus has proven he's that guy. When the pressure's on, he's there. Bisping added one more thing. Dricus isn't just a fighter, he's becoming a true star. He's marketable because he's consistent. He shows up, he takes risks, and he always backs up what he says. That's rare in this sport. Bisping said fans and promoters respect that. It builds trust. That kind of attitude doesn't just win fights, it builds a legacy. Joe Rogan also had a lot to say, and he believes Dricus can get the job done. Yeah, Rogan knows how dangerous Khamzat is, but he also sees something special in Dricus. He's got grit, he's got heart, and he doesn't break when the heat's on. Rogan said Dricus has proven over and over that he rises when it matters most. He's not flashy, but he's rock solid, and that's what wins wars. This fight, Dricus Du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev, is shaping up to be one of the craziest battles in UFC history. With Dricus going all in on training, sharpening his mindset, and getting support from legends like Bisping and Rogan, he looks more ready than ever. But let's not forget, Khamzat's not coming to play, he's coming to destroy. So now the question is, will all of Dricus's hard work, heart and fire be enough to stop the storm? Let us know in the comments. Are you backing Dricus or Khamzat? Smash that like button if you're pumped for UFC 319, and make sure to subscribe for more updates, breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes fight world stories. This one's going to be a fight we'll never forget.